Hello friends, Iceberg at Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson, and today I am beyond excited to bring you the video walkthrough on the all-new 2021 Harley Davidson Icon Revival Electra Glide. What an exciting time to be a Harley Davidson enthusiast. This Electra Glide is beautiful. I hope that the camera is doing this motorcycle justice because standing next to it is an absolute thrill. I love what Harley Davidson is doing with this Revival series. This is the first of several that will be coming out throughout the years. I believe their plan is doing one Revival series each year. This year was the Electra Glide. For those of you who may or may not know, this particular model, this Electra Glide, this 2021, is based off the famous 1969 Electra Glide, which of course was the first motorcycle to don the famous Batwing Fairing. That's right, the Electra Glide was the first one to put those out, and it is now a staple of the Harley Davidson touring world. Love everything about the Batwing Fairing. It is very iconic. And up here, as you can see, this one is done in that beautiful birch white, playing off that hi-fi blue paint job that runs throughout the motorcycle as well. Moving back to the beautiful stretched bags on here, also all in the birched white, playing off that rear fender in that hi-fi blue there. Another beautiful touch that I love that they did on this, mixing that accent on the gas tank. You have that black denim running underneath that beautiful hi-fi blue there. And then of course the iconic old school Harley Davidson badge sitting on that gas tank. Large and proud. Speaking of the gas tank, this is going to be a 6-gallon gas tank on this motorcycle. So a nice touring gas tank on this bike. You're going to be able to ride for days on one tank of gas on here. Let's talk about a few of the other iconic staples on this motorcycle before we move to the engine. Let's move to the seat. I love what they have done with this seat, with the beautiful pleats running through the black, that nice stitching in there. And then you have that white accent sitting outside of it with the chrome seat carrier on here as well. This is going to be a coil over spring, just like the old school motorcycles and a lot like the police bikes, where you're getting that very nice suspension right under the seat for you. So you're going to get a lot of nice comfort riding on this motorcycle for sure. This is also a very nice large seat too, so it's going to accommodate all sorts of riders on there. You can definitely adjust that preload on that spring there to get that perfect comfort fit to you. Sticking with that old school and beautiful theme on here, you know what's coming if you watch my videos. This motorcycle has spokes, and this should have nothing but spokes on it. Keeping with that retro style, love that incredible wraparound fender, once again in that hi-fi blue with the nice accents of the pearlescent flake coming through. Then you have the chrome accents running along the side of the fender as well. And then of course, to set it all off in just that perfect touch and complement to the motorcycle, the white wall tires on here. This is a matching set. You get the 16-inch in the front and the 16-inch in the rear, which gives this motorcycle a beautiful stance and an incredible ride and handling. All right, let's go ahead and touch on one of the major changes on this retro style motorcycle, of course. On this motorcycle, you are getting the Milwaukee 8 114 engine in here. So a ton of power on this motorcycle. This is going to have a 6-speed transmission and fully loaded, ready to go down the road. This motorcycle comes in at right around 862 pounds. So you're going to have that Milwaukee 8 pushing this thing down the road. Incredible engine on this motorcycle. All right, let's move up into that famous Batwing Fairing and talk about some of the modern day technology that is packed into this motorcycle. First and foremost, let's move in, as I said, into the dash, where you have the 6.5 inch Boom GTS system. This is going to have your full navigation. This has Apple CarPlay, so you can sync your phone to this, get your full Apple display right up on the screen. You can get all of your text right through the screen. Just a ton of technology packed into this Boom GTS system. Another thing that comes standard on this Revival Electra Glide is going to be the Reflex defensive riding system. This is that all-new traction control that Harley came out with last year that is standard on this motorcycle. I definitely have to say, my friends, and I know you'll probably say, well, you're a little biased. You work at a Harley dealership. Yeah, I get all that, but at the same time, man, this bike is about as cool as any motorcycle I've ever seen. Love, love, love what Harley Davidson has done with this Revival series. Just the beautiful touches of chrome running throughout the entire motorcycle. You have, as I said, the stretch bags with that birch white on them, the solo seat. Love this seat. Really, this is a motorcycle that someone who loves that classic old school flavor, this bike needs absolutely nothing. If you purchase this motorcycle, you should do zero to this bike. Leave it as is and take it down the road with a huge smile on your face. And you know, I do know, and I always love being forthright in my videos and just straight up. I've seen some comments out there on the Harley page and other things, people talking about the price. You know what? Yes, it's an expensive motorcycle, but remind yourself when talking about that going, oh, well, that's so expensive. This is one of 1,500 made worldwide. That's not 1,500 in your state. That's not 1,500 in this country. That's 1,500 total worldwide. So no one else is going to be ripping down the road in your town, in your county, on this motorcycle. And if they are, you should pull up to them and shake their hand because you are two of the luckiest riders out on the road. Speaking of the numbers on this bike, this one that we have here at Dillon Brothers is number 432 out of 1,500 ever made. And if you are local in Omaha, Nebraska, and would like to see this beautiful Electra Glide Revival up close and in person, please stop out at Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson today. Come take a look at it. Talk to any of our sales staff about it. They are all happy to help you out. And as always, from the entire Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson family, thank you so much for checking out our videos. And always remember, gear up, ride safe. Thanks a lot.